Greetings. Steve here. So, before I start my first video on what the deal is with thumbnail sketches and why they're important, I'm sitting in my home studio and I got to thinking, I'm going to be doing a lot of these here and it's really a mess. Maybe I ought to clean it up. And I started looking at what was on my desk and I thought, maybe I should show you what's on my desk because even though it's terribly messy, it's typical for me. And not only that, there's actually some really interesting things on here, I think. So I'm going to flip the camera around and give you a tour of my terribly messy studio desk. Here we go. Let's see, how do I flip this thing around? I'll have to do this in parts. Okay, this then is my studio desk. I'm still actually setting up my studio up here. It's really just a landing at the top of my stairs so I can be near the girls. But my desk, this is what I typically work on. A quick overview is all the junk that I almost always have on my desk because goodness comes from chaos. I've got my microphone, I've got my 3D printer over here, my Wacom Cintiq, which is what I work on to do a lot of my drawing and painting, and my other monitor, and then all this stuff on my desk. I mean, some of this is pretty self-explanatory, I guess. I mean, I don't know that I can actually explain the kids' sunglasses except that I have kids. Let's see what I have. iPhone, charger, colored pencils. All right, interesting. Oh, more sunglasses. Why do I have two sets of sunglasses on my desk? X-Acto knives. I've got a Star Wars calendar that I haven't changed since April. Remote for a TV I no longer own. I don't know why that's there. Let's see here. I have very strong magnets. I have no idea why I have magnets on my desk right now. Let's see here. My Jam Plus. Actually, I have two of those. I don't know where the other one went. This is ink cartridges for my printer. Really should find a place for those. What else do I have here? Oh, this is terrible. This interesting piece is a piece of costume from a movie. A Ten Commandments movie that was put on a two-night thing by NBC a few years back. These costume pieces come from that as well. It had some medium-sized names in that movie. I have some tools, some chargers, my camera. Oh, here we go. A tiny little dagger I got from Thailand that I use kind of as a letter opener. And, oh, there's my other Jam Plus there. I've got a paint scraper, and I have a very strange pen that my father-in-law gave me from Africa when he was traveling over there. And odds and ends over here. I do need to clean it up one of these days. For the sake of what I'm trying to do. I've got tons of costume stuff in a closet I'll show you one of these days. Let's see, what else do I have here? I have a harmonica I'm trying to learn to play. I'm not very good. I have a live nativity schedule since I am the innkeeper of Bethlehem at the local live nativity in December. So I got to make sure I get to those rehearsals. Some bills to pay, some headphones, my favorite cup. Oh, it's a glass, whatever. There we go. And then I need to fill these shelves with books and stuff. We just put these shelves up here, so they're not really set up yet. And we have my Academy of Art University master's degree mounted prominently on the wall for all to see. And for some reasons, my daughters decided I have to have this on my microphone. I don't dare move it on pain of death. So, there we have it. And now on to creating episode 1, I guess. Thumbnail sketches. Stay tuned.